Tension in Rivers State as Assembly issues fresh threat to Governor Fubara. Threat will never finish in this Rivers State. I'm telling you, they are just wrangling up and down, and the governor is still surviving. This man must have the 9 lives of cats. So speculations mount in Rivers State as the State House of Assembly issues yet another stern warning to Governor Siminalayi Fubara following the Assembly decision to override his assent for the 3rd time in the last 3 months. Can you imagine? The latest clash between the lawmakers and the governor stems from the enactment of the Rivers State House of Assembly Service Commission law, which Governor Fubara had previously refused to sign into law despite the Assembly's approval. So this present showdown echoes similar confrontations in April when the Assembly bypassed the governor's assent to pass the Local Government Amendment Bill. So on Monday, May 6, the Assembly further intensified the standoff by passing the Rivers State Public Procurement Amendment Bill 2024 into law, reinforcing their determination to enact legislation without the governor's approval. Can you imagine? What? Additionally, the lawmakers issued a stern warning threatening to take drastic measures against Governor Fubara should he persist in flouting state laws. Now, these people, I think they are not to implement now. Their own is, in fact, this Fubara should take these people to court. Take them to court and let them stop this impunity. If you make law and the executive refuse to sign it, it will remain a bill until it is signed. What you need to do is to lobby the governor to sign. Because if the governor is also making something, he has to lobby the House of Assembly to sign. So why are these people using it as a force on this guy? Now, wow, this must be opposition party using them. According to the legislators, their decision was based on Section 100, Subsection 5 of the 1999 Constitution, which grants them the authority to override the governor's veto with a 2/3 majority vote. So the Speaker of the House, Martin Amaewhule, emphasized the importance of the newly passed law in safeguarding taxpayers' money and ensuring transparent procurement processes. Can you imagine? Expressing concern over alleged irregularities in contract awards and governance practices, Amaewhule decried what he described as a dictatorial panache in the state's administration. He highlighted the need to uphold due processes and prevent financial mismanagement by enacting laws that promote accountability and transparency in government transactions. So these people, the battle continues. And I'm sure why this guy is finding war like this is because of the way he came to power. That is it. But again, Nigerian politics is generally very dirty. So what it means is that Wike's hand, or Wike is still working closely with Amaewhule, using the State House of Assembly to make the state ungovernable for Fubara, the way it is right now. Because the way it is happening, they are trying to keep overriding him. It means that what they are doing, the state governor cannot approach them for any collaboration or for anything at all. And this is a war. And how long will this war last? That is my problem. And how will this guy survive all of these problems? What will the River State government or River State people do generally to stop this nonsense and this menace that is happening in the State House of Assembly? Because the State House of Assembly should work together with the executives and then the judiciary to make things happen in the state. Why are these people bent on removing this guy? I know that this guy also entered in a manner that is also not very good, even though the state is a PDP state. But we know how he was rigged and wangled into the office, and I'm sure that is why he's having little power to talk, because he knows how he entered power. But at the same time, he's already there, and the whole River State has accepted him. They've decided to work with him. So the State of Assembly should calm down and stop all these mago they are doing in that state. I'm telling you, why is Martin Amaewhule bent on making sure that the state is ungovernable for him, for Fubara, and wants to remove him by force? I wonder how this will pan out. Because I know why Amewule. Because one, actually, after the governor in the state, it is the Speaker of the House of Assembly, then the Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice in the state. So if Fubara leaves today, Amewule will become the governor, okay, by default, and that will help him to start running the state the way he wants. Already, he is planning to be a governor the way I see it, because he already has the state House of Assembly in his pocket. The next thing is to do anything to make sure the governor leaves, and when the governor leaves, he will take over as the number 2 person in the state, and then he will be the person to conduct the next election. Hi, this guy. It's a very serious political strategy. This is a case of cat eating cat or dog eating dog. Very unfortunate situation that this guy is facing here. And they're doing everything to make sure that state is taken over by APC. Probably that is one of the agreements that Wike has signed with Tinubu and with APC at the back end to ensure that at least APC gets one of the Niger Delta oil producing states and target where their power is working now is the River State, because Wike had decided to disorganize that state. Now wow. So the ongoing power struggle between the state assembly and the governor underscores the broader tensions within Rivers State political landscape. So as the standoff escalates, the implications for governance and public service delivery remain a subject of growing concern among residents and stakeholders alike. Exactly. So if there is so much fracas and so much trouble in the political landscape of the River State, how will they deliver good governance? Because as the standoff is escalating, good governance is far from being reached. I tell you, delivery of democracy dividend is also going to have hiccups. So it makes the state, put the state in a very bad condition. And now that somebody like, what is his name, the former SDP governorship candidate had decided to join APC and reconcile with Wike. Okay, that is, what is his name? I will remember his name, man. So I'm sure they are doing a very dirty back end work to ensure that that state is taken over by APC. But that is a very bad one, and I tell you, it's not very good for the state. Martin Amewule should slow down because he's disorganizing the state, and I think all the state political chiefs, everybody should come together to caution that state House of Assembly. I think all the coalition of political parties have come together to say they make Fubara the political leader of Rivers State. But unfortunately, both Wike and the State House of Assembly is refusing to agree with that. So what I see here is the State House of Assembly led by Martin Amewule had decided to make that Rivers State ungovernable for Fubara, and something should be done about it.